In the units video, we saw how numbers can be represented with a numerical value as well as a unit. The unit describes what that number represents, e.g. some physical quantity like mass or some derived quantity like speed. We also saw how a certain quantity can have different units depending on the unit system used. For example, the quantity of length can be expressed in centimeters, which is the metric system, or in inches, which is the empirical system. If we have a quantity in one system, but we want to convert it to another system, we do this through unit conversion if we know the conversion factor between the two units. Consider the following ruler with two major units of measurement. One is the centimeter at the top, and the other is the inch at the bottom. Both units measure length. From the ruler, one can see that 1 inch is approximately equal to 2.5 centimeters. In fact, the conversion factor between inches and centimeters is that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. Knowing this conversion factor, we can convert any length from centimeters to inches and vice versa by creating what we call the unit number and using dimensional analysis. To create a unit number, we divide one side of the equation with itself. For example, we can divide the equation by 1 inch. Any number divided by itself is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to 2.54 centimeters over 1 inch, or it's equal to 2.54 centimeters per inch. Now we can use this conversion factor to convert any length in inches to centimeters. Let's take 5 inches for example. Let's convert 5 inches into centimeters. If we multiply 5 with 1, we don't alter the value of the number and we still have 5 inches. But now we can replace the unit number with the conversion factor of 2.54 centimeters per inch. Through this, we end up with a value of 12.7 centimeters. Notice that in our answer, the unit of centimeters has disappeared because in our multiplication, we have divided inches with inches. So units of inches cancel each other out and we only end up with centimeters left in the equation. This is called dimensional analysis. Have a go at converting the following number from inches to centimeters as a practice. Now, to create a conversion factor to go from centimeters to inches, we divide the conversion factor by the right-hand side of the equation. So if we divide both sides by 2.54 centimeters, we end up with 1 on the right side of the equation and 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters on the left side, or 0.394 inches per centimeter on the left side of the equation, which can now be used to convert a number from centimeters to inch. Let's put this into practice by converting 5 centimeters into inches. Again, we multiply 5 centimeters by 1. When we do this, it is still 5 centimeters. Now we can replace the unit value with a conversion factor of 0.394 inches per centimeter. And by calculation, we end up with a value of 1.97 inches. Again, we end up with a unit of inches because the units of centimeters cancel out in our multiplication since we've divided centimeters with centimeters. Try this quick quiz to convert the following number from inches to centimeters. So if you know the conversion factor between two unit systems, whether it be a fundamental unit like length or a derived unit like speed, e.g. converting a speed from meters per second into kilometers per hour, you can convert from one unit system to another by using a conversion factor. Before you move on to the next video, be sure to complete the practice questions. This will help reinforce your understanding of the concepts explored here.